from the first heat of the quarterfinals, where we have Nicolien Sauerbreij trying to take back the yellow bib from her rival Heidi Neururer. The Dutch rider passes on to the semis, beating Anke Karstens. The biggest surprise of the day actually comes from Nicolien's toughest rival, Heidi Neururer, beat by the Austrian Heidi Krings in this heat of the quarterfinals. Heidi makes some mistakes in the middle part of the course, making her lose precious time. Her Dutch rival could now almost be certain of getting back the yellow bib. In the last heat of the quarterfinals, we have the Norwegian Sungwoo against another Austrian rider, Doris Guenther. In the first run, Doris gets a penalty of 0.30 seconds, but in the second and final run, she overtakes Sungwoo, who eventually falls down a few gates before the finish line. In the first semi-final, Sauerbreij really seems to be the rider to beat today, thanks in part to her qualification time. Here she's against the Austrian Heidi Krings, who crashes down in backside at the end of the run. Nicolien is now once again in the big final. In the other semi-final, Doris Guenther is now up against the Russian rider Svetlana Boldikova, who already beat Isabella Laberk and Doresia Krings in the previous heats. The Russian rider makes some bad mistakes in the middle section of the run, letting her Austrian rival take the lead, allowing her to win this final run, and then she moves on to the big final. It's now time for the ladies to win their first run in the big final. Doris is against Nicolien. Sauerbreij keeps her rival under control, and she seems to take it easy waiting for the second and final run, while Guenther tries to attack just before the difficult middle part of the course and slides down, taking a penalty time of 1.50 seconds. In the small final, Heidi Krings is in search of a podium that she's been missing for such a long time. But Svetlana Boldikova is really good on this slope, just like last season. And in fact, the Russian takes the bronze medal, thanks also to Heidi's last mistake. It's now finally time for the second run of the big final. So far this season, the Dutch rider has always been the most consistent with many good results and podiums, one after another. And even today, she seems really concentrated on taking another win. Nicolien starts with a good advantage of 1.50 seconds, but she commits some crucial errors in the middle part of the course, letting her rivals Doris Guenther win this PGS by just 0.21 seconds.
I'm pretty tired, but pretty happy and satisfied. It was a really tough race because the course was in a somewhat bad condition sometimes, so you had to jump over holes, and I'm just stoked that I could make it.
I feel really happy. It was really tough, like especially on the steep part, very big holes, and with the shadow now, it was difficult.